Namaste. Welcome, everyone. It's Anita with Empirical Grace Acupuncture Acupressure. We're going to do a solid 15-20 minutes of acupressure. So put your feet up, get comfortable. You're going to sleep really well so that you can start the weekend. If you're somewhere where it's on the other side of the planet, you're going to have a great day stepping into the weekend. So my name is Anita. I've done 20 years of acupressure, actually 25 years, not to date myself. And also I have treated in two countries, US and India. And so there are videos on TikTok, Instagram, and we have two YouTube channels, Empirical Grace and Empirical Grace Fertility. We are streaming right now live from the main YouTube channel. Everything can be found in the link in the bio. Also wanted to let you know Patreon, there are two courses on Patreon. One is on fertility, another one is on weight loss. And also wanted to mention that all the monetization money is going towards two future free clinics, one near Hyderabad, India, another one in Washington, D.C. So know that all the monetization money is going towards a really good cause. So thank you for believing me and thank you for watching. All right, while we wait for folks to jump on in, we're going to go ahead and get started. So let's do this. So I think today what I'm going to do is I'm going to start off with an immunity point. It's really cold in the Washington, D.C. area. I'm worried a lot of you are going to get sick after being with your family last week. So this is a fantastic immunity point. Remember, everybody, mirror imaging, that's how acupressure works. It's like this and as well as like this. This is a great point to help with the cortisol face. It also helps with the cortisol belly. It also helps to deflate the belly because guess what? There's only so much hormone that a body makes. And if you are stressed, you're going to feel like you're gaining weight easily. You're going to have sugar cravings. You're not going to have trouble sleeping. You're going to have trouble pooping. A lot of things happen, right? So this is a great point, not only for immunity, but helping with the stress. And gentlemen, you know this, when you are stressed out, you might have weight gain and you're not as functional in the bedroom, right? So this is a fantastic point for both men and women. It accesses yin tong, which can help with FSH, LH, estrogen, progesterone, blood sugar, blood pressure, thyroid, testosterone. So this is fantastic point. So we're going to start off with that. Next, we're going to circle the eyes. I like this point a lot because it gets a lot of different things going. A lot of you, I notice on the comments, do not sleep well. A lot of question that I get is anxiety, stress, anxiety, stress. So this is a great point for sleep. And also, if you look at the mirror imaging, it also accesses yin tong. It also can help with headaches. And then this point also, gentlemen, if you're struggling with prostate issues, this is a fantastic point for urination. This can also help with sperm production. Ladies, this can help you with regulating a cycle. And also, yes, if you have ringing in the ear, you can also try this because it can help with stress. So this is also a fantastic protocol for helping regulate a cycle. You can do it if you're having period cramps. You can also do this if you're having IUI or IVF or trouble conceiving. This is a fantastic protocol for fertility, both men and women, for gentlemen for bedroom stuff, and ladies for weight loss. So this is a fantastic protocol and I want you to consider doing it. Next, we're going to get out my gua sha tool. If you go to the 7th link, you see all the devices. So I want you to consider doing that. Again, this is going to help men in the bedroom. It's going to help everybody else with immunity, including men. It's also going to help you lose weight. This is a fantastic protocol. You're going to take the gua sha side. If you don't have gua sha tool, you can go ahead and use your hands. And all the face points, they're generally safe for women, at least the ones we're doing on the live. So I want you to go ahead and cut across the cheeks like this. Great point for metabolism. Great point for too much pooping, too little pooping. This is a great obesity point. If you have that tough fat that you're trying, that stubborn, tough fat, of course, you got to eat right, sleep well, and do what you got to do, get your steps in. But this is a fantastic protocol to help you along the way. So I want you to consider doing this after you wash your face or as you're washing your face. This is a fantastic acupressure point. Remember, the mirror image is like this, the mirror image is like this. Let me run through the indications of why this works. This can help you if you're pooping. This can help you with metabolism, water retention, blood sugar, blood pressure. Why blood pressure? It gets this acupressure point, which is great for blood pressure. It can also help you with anger and anxiety. Gentlemen, if you're struggling with sleep apnea, snoring, sinusitis, this is a great point. This is also a great point for immunity. Clears out the sinus passageways. Ladies, if you're struggling with endometriosis, painful periods, this is a fantastic protocol because the protocol can also help you with regulating the cycle. Great protocol in general. Next point that I want to do is I want to do something for energy. A lot of you write in and ask about energy. So we're going to do something for energy. And we're going to go ahead and do this while we nasal breathe. Breathe in from your abdomen or chest, close your mouth, and breathe from one or both nostrils. I like to do a little bit of nasal breathing throughout the day because nasal breathing is really good for anxiety. It increases nitric oxide, which is good for regulating cycle, which is also good for gentlemen with helping in the bedroom. It also can help you with metabolism. If you're pregnant, please do not do this protocol. So if you're pregnant, don't do it. So everybody, we're going to do it together for 30 seconds and we're going to stay quiet because we're going to nasal breathe, and don't do it if you're pregnant. Here we go. Really good. I can tell you all were doing it. The live was quiet. We had a really good question coming in on YouTube. Okay, we have a really good question on premenopause and menopause coming in on the main YouTube channel. Really good point that you can do for menopause or premenopause is 2 points. You can do yin tong. You can do that a few minutes throughout the day. You can also do triple 3 minutes a few times a day. My friend here on YouTube, this point as well as this point, few minutes throughout the day. So that is for menopause and perimenopause. Okay, I want to do another one for immunity and cough because a lot of you asked me about that this time of year. So this is also really good for lymphatic drainage. I really like this acupressure point. It's actually 2 points. So actually, we'll do 3. So this is really good for immunity and cough. Take your finger. Let's go ahead and go. We're going to go to the spot right above the sternum. And we're going to actually just acupress for just a few seconds. This can help with the cough. Coughs, you can also help by doing lung 10. Lung 10 is also a great acupressure point. You can also take a hot shower and do this point. This can help with the cough. It can also help with immunity. And also actually hot milk with honey will coat the throat and helping with the cough. That's a really nice one that you can do for children as long as your children aren't lactose intolerant. So this is really good. So thank you so much for the support. Next, what we're going to do is we're going to take our fingers and or your gua sha tool. I actually have an electronic version of this. This is really cool. I'll have to show it sometime when we do the live. So we're going to go ahead and bring it down like this. This can also help with weight loss because you're redistributing lymphatic fluid. Also, this is also really good for cough because you're distributing that. So really good point that you can do along with lung 10. Next, after you do number 1 and then you do number 2, what you can do is, hot milk and honey, darling. What you're going to do is take your fingers and you're going to cut across like this. Cut. You can do also for trickling fingers, you can try to soak your hand in ginger and honey. Not ginger and honey, ginger and cinnamon, ginger and cinnamon. So this is another really good one for coughs. So for coughs, you're going to do number 1, you're going to do number 2, and then you're going to take your fingers and do this. Somebody was asking about finger discomfort. A really nice trick that I learned in India is to take warm water and then, oh, thank you so much, Pammy. Really appreciate it. All the donations go towards the 2 free clinics, so really appreciate it. So a trick that I saw for finger discomfort is to take hot water to your temperature that you like, put cinnamon and ginger, slice the ginger and put it in, and then go ahead and soak your hands in for about 20 minutes. You can do this while watching television or something like that. Nerve pain from shingles, just try this. This is a really good point that you can do for all sorts of things. You can do this for all sorts of things. You can also do this for trigeminal neuralgia. Trigeminal neuralgia, you can also see an acupuncturist. Local acupuncturists can help you. All right, fantastic. Let's move on to the ear, and then we'll also do some sleep points, and we'll also do some wellness points, and then I'm gonna take a little break, and then I'm gonna come back, and we're gonna come back and see if I can go live on the other YouTube channel. We've got two. Everything's in the link in the bio. Okay, I love these points. Restless leg. So I'm very passionate about restless leg. I had a group of patients who were really struggling with restless leg, and actually for a lot of them, iron deficiency. So work with your doctor and see if you have an iron deficiency. So next we're gonna do the rim of the ear. Remember, mirror imaging, everybody. Ears like this, ears like this. So this gets the entire ear. This is a great point for gentlemen, and I'll tell you why. It really helps with blood sugar. You can you can do this for blood sugar and blood pressure. You can do the rim of the ear even if you're pregnant. And this can also, because it helps in that way. Oh, thank you, Pammy. Wow, thank you for the donation. It can also help you, of course, in the bedroom. And ladies, you can do this if you're struggling with blood pressure. You can, of course, always work with blood pressure issues with the recommendations of your doctor. Thank you so much for the donation. The dark color around the eyes, do consider a turmeric scrub. If you go to the link in the bio, there's a lot of different links on skincare and women's health and so forth. I use a turmeric scrub and it really helps. And actually this right here is actually my natural coloring. I don't even have eyeshadow on it. So I think that's kind of cool. But anyway, next point we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and massage the rim of the ear. Everybody do this with me. Inflammation, turmeric tea, turmeric tea. You can also get a turmeric supplement. If you go to the links in the bio, you can see turmeric tea for inflammation. It's really good. You can also take a turmeric supplement. I take these chews with ginger and they've been really helpful for me. So this is a great thing that you can do for a lot of different things. I know a lot of you struggle with the sweet tooth. I know a lot of you struggle with nighttime eating. A lot of you struggle with stress. A lot of you struggle with anxiety, blood pressure. Also, if you're trying to quit smoking, quit vaping, this is a fantastic acupressure point that you can do. It's so simple and it can really take the edge off. If all of you are trying to lose weight, which many of us are trying to do for health, right? So this is a great point that you can do if you're feeling that sugar craving. I know a lot of people who do intermittent fasting are freaking hungry at the end of the day and are craving sweets. This can be helpful. If you are tired all the time, you can also do this. If you are trying not to break the fast and eat at noon, I try not to eat till noon. This is a great point to help curb the appetite. This is also a great point to do if you're struggling with headaches and migraines from intermittent fasting, or if you can't sleep from fasting. This is such a good wellness point. This is like really good and equivalent to doing this point. So I want you to consider doing both points. Okay, next point we're going to do is ear shen men. I love this point. And I love the way how it feels so much. So you all can go to the 7th link in the bio. And, you know, a lot of you who are putting in questions, I want you to try these points. You're going to feel better. I feel amazing after these lives. So we're going to go. If you want to, the ear seeds right here, you can go to the 7th link in the bio. You take a little ear seed, you put them on the point with the red dot, and guess what? You don't have to acupress. You can put them on during nighttime, take them off in the morning, or leave them on and let them fall off and put them back on. So these are really good points that you can do. What I like to do is I like to take my fancy red pencil and I like to acupress this point. If you don't want to buy the dots, that's fine. You can do your finger, or you can do it with the Q-tip, or you can use the fancy red pencil. I don't even know why I bought these, but I have them. So this is a great point for stress. Remember, we all know this. I like drill it into your heads. I want you to work with your doctors. But in addition to working with your doctors, I absolutely want you to do these points. And the reason why is that body makes so much hormone a day. And if you're stressed out, guess what? It strips that hormone and it takes it away from FSH, LH, estrogen, progesterone, testosterone, thyroid. It takes it away from blood sugar, blood pressure, and the disease process begins. So these are great points that'll help you sleep, which will help, the serotonin come from the melatonin. These are great points to help you along the way. I also notice a difference when I do them, less of a cortisol moon phase, less of a cortisol belly belly. These are really good points to help you manage stress so that the disease process doesn't begin and all sorts of things happen. So again, one of my favorite points, I know this point works because I struggled with insomnia, couldn't sleep for 10 days. This was the point that really helped me. So let's see. Oh, I'm sorry about the burn. It's not common. So let's see, kitty, it's not common. So I'm sorry you had it. Do let the practitioner know. And then, so my person who's asking about rheumatoid arthritis pain, if it happens to be in hands or fingers, you can soak with like ginger Epsom salts. They make ginger and cinnamon Epsom salts. So and they're pretty economical. I've seen them at the dollar store actually. So I would get Epsom salts with a ginger or cinnamon and I would soak with them. They're gonna help you, darling. Okay, next point we're gonna do is we're gonna acupress just like this. This, for the lady who asked about perimenopause on YouTube, this is a fantastic protocol. This is so good. You want to know why? You know why. I tell you why. This right here can access the entire body. So this can really help the entire body. So I want you, wherever you are in the world, whatever you're watching, I want you to consider doing these protocols with me. I like to use my pen, which you can get on the 7th link in the bio. I like the way it feels. And we're gonna go ahead, ooh, the top just popped off. Here we go, we put it back on. So we're gonna go ahead and acupress this right here. So let's go ahead and take this and we're gonna, oh, this feels really good. I don't even want to talk to you all right now. So this is a fantastic protocol to help with all sorts of things. If you're struggling with menopause, perimenopause, estrogen, progesterone, anger, anxiety, if you're struggling with hot sweats, night sweats, you're just feeling out of sorts, this is really good. If you had a baby and you're feeling sad, or if you're just feeling sad, this is a fantastic protocol. If you're trying to quit smoking, trying to quit vaping, just trying to feel better, trying to sleep better, this is a fantastic protocol. Gentlemen, if you're like, what is going on? This is a great protocol. Of course, work with your doctor. Ladies, if you're trying to conceive, trying to ovulate, trying to regulate a cycle, this is a fantastic protocol. I really like this protocol. This is one of my go-to protocols along with this. And the reason why is it balances almost every meridian in the body, the front, the back, the side. So this is a fantastic protocol that you can do. Yes, for menopause, I want you to consider doing this protocol. I want you to consider doing yin tong. And I want you to also consider doing triple warmer 3. And as long as you're not pregnant, which you probably will not be if you're in menopause, a nice way to do triple warmer 3 is to do it this way. This is a really, really good way. Can I use like a soft makeup brush? I don't have, yeah, you can totally use a soft makeup brush. You can use a pencil, you can use your finger, you can use a pen, Q-tip, and so forth. Lupus, do work with your doctor, but you can actually do this. This is a great point. I've noticed for my patients with autoimmune, like lupus or with fibromyalgia, doing this protocol a few minutes throughout the day can really help with the flare-ups and help things. So remember, the body is mirror image like this, like this, like this, like this, like this, like this, like this. So just by doing this, you're accessing the entire body. Terrible period pains, you can do this. You can totally do this. Also, cinnamon tea can help you. Yes, you can do, for terrible period pains, you can do this in cinnamon tea. And then for fertility, this is one of the best points for fertility. This is because it's going to regulate a cycle. This is going to help you with ovulation. And another point, actually, you should check out my YouTube channel, my second YouTube channel, Empirical Grace Fertility and Weight Loss. We have courses on that. Actually, on the main channel, we have courses on that. Also, a really good ovulation point is just this, just like this as well. So really good. All right, you guys, let's do this. A lot of questions coming in. I'm not going to be able to keep up with all the questions. So this is what I'm going to propose. I'm going to do a few wellness points that are going to take care of a lot of things along with your doctor's recommendations. So I want to do one point real quick that I know a lot of you are going to ask for me anyway. We're going to do 2 wellness points. And then we're also going to consider one thing I want to really quickly mention. If you really want your question answered, you can do the super on TikTok and the subscriber on YouTube. And also, second link in the bio has my scheduling appointment, so you can meet with me as well. And all the monetization money goes towards the 2 free clinics. Hopefully, we can open doors next year. If not, it'll be 26, but we're gonna do it. And you can see all the documentary about the free clinic that I did before on my YouTube channel as well. All right, enough of me chatting. Another point that I want you to do is here is my friend Jack. Jack is actually a friend of mine. And he is such a good friend that I named this model after him. So everybody say hi to Jack. So Jack right here has a mastoid process. This is one of the best points that you can do for sleep. And I know you're going to ask it. I know the gentlemen who are struggling with stuff in the bedroom, you're not sleeping enough. This is a fantastic protocol. So what you're going to do is take your fingers and you're going to go behind your ear and you're gonna, oh, thank you, Rosemary. And you're gonna acupress just like this. This is a fantastic protocol to help you with sleep. Oh my God, I'm getting so drowsy doing it. This is a fantastic protocol to fall asleep deeply, not wake up in the middle of the night, sleep well rested, not get up too early. This is a fantastic protocol. Do you know that after years of insomnia, I sleep like a rock star now. And the reason why is I've done so much acupressure and acupuncture myself. I sleep every night like solid. In fact, I feel like I need more sleep. So this is a fantastic protocol. When you are struggling to sleep in the middle of the night, don't get up, don't turn on the TV, don't turn on TikTok. I want you to think of me and I want you to go behind your ear and I want you to acupress. You can totally do this when on a baby, colicky baby. You can do this on your child if there's woke up with a nightmare, poor baby. So this can be really, really helpful. This can be helpful. Okay, next point we're going to do is going to take care of a lot of the questions that I see coming through on the live. So we're going to do 2 more acupressure points, and I think I'm going to take a little break and then come back a little later. These lives are, they take a lot out of me, but all good. So last call for supers on YouTube and last call for subscribers on TikTok, and all the donation money, we're doing our best to fund a raise for 2 free clinics in my hometowns of Hyderabad, India, and Washington, D.C. So these are 2 wellness points. These points are fantastic. So I want you to go ahead and do these points with me. The only time I don't want you to do it if you're pregnant. If you're pregnant, I want you to stick to doing this acupressure point. Do this acupressure point if you're pregnant. Hand points, don't do them if you're pregnant. It's too stimulating to the uterus. So if you're pregnant, don't do the hand point. So let's go ahead and do fist on top of fist, fist on top of fist. So this is right here, the body's mirror image like this and mirror image like this. So we're going to go ahead and acupress this. This is a fantastic point for back spasms. This is a fantastic point for ringing in the ear. This is a fantastic point for dizziness. This is the best point for my gentlemen friends. This is a fantastic point for headaches, migraines, sinus trouble, sleep apnea, snoring, bleeding gums. And this is also a great point for toothache. Of course, work with your dentist as I do. This is a great point for trapezius pain, top of the shoulder pain, neck pain, shoulder blade pain. Really good point for shoulder blade pain, on top of shoulder blade pain, under shoulder blade pain, hip pain, sciatica pain, back pain, spinal pain, hip pain, pain down the back of the legs, pain on the side of the legs, pain in the front of the legs, pain on the foot. This is a great point for indigestion, too much pooping, too little pooping, constipation, Crohn's disease, IBS. Good point for blood pressure and blood sugar. You want to know why? The mirror image is like this. Also really good point for eye strain, neck pain. Really good point for acid reflux. Really good point for endometriosis, painful periods. You can do this till you get 3 regular periods. Stop when you're pregnant. This is a great point for metabolism, water retention, obesity, along, of course, with getting your steps in, getting sleep, picking a diet that works. Gentlemen, I believe this is the best point for you because it's going to help with blood sugar, blood pressure, men's issues, this back pain. So this is a fantastic point. Ladies, this gets triple warmer 3. If you're struggling with anger, hot flushes, anxiety, night sweats, this is overall a fantastic point. Doesn't matter which hand, you can do this. And you can also do this because this point gets so many different things and it's very sophisticated. You can go ahead and do this. This is a good question. Somebody asking how long you can do it. I don't believe you all are getting enough acupressure. I can tell because I can tell you're because of the results, because I know how powerful it is. So my recommendation on my intro videos on YouTube is to do about 20 minutes of acupressure a day. I actually don't care what points you do because of the mirror imaging. I want you to pick a few points that you like. You like, I like the ear points. I just do. So pick a few points and I want you to do it morning, afternoon, and evening. And if you end up doing, look, go to the YouTube channel. Actually, go to my YouTube channel. Go to under lives. You'll see a bunch of lives. Pick any one of them. They're meant to help both men and women, weight loss, younger women, older women, menopause, all of it, right? So pick one of my lives and do it, or join me on the lives. I'm going to do my best through the end of the year to really beef up on my lives again. All right, really great live today. Really, really great live. I don't even want to leave you, but I need a little break before I do another one. And so, thank you. Oh, you have Crohn's. As if you are pregnant, try this. If you're not pregnant, I want you to try this. All right, wonderful live. I love you all so much. Check out my YouTube channels, Empirical Grace and Empirical Grace Fertility and Weight Loss. Check out Instagram. I'll just be on Instagram a little longer answering questions. And then also I'll try to be back on here a little later tonight. I'll be back on here tomorrow. I'm really going to do this, get you into the new year in a good way. And then know that all the monetization money is going towards 2 future free clinics in my hometowns of Hyderabad, India, and Washington, D.C. We're also coming out with books. We're also working with manufacturers and a patent attorney. Some really good stuff. It's taking a while, but when we release it, it's going to be really good. All right. Love you all so much. I'll see you on here a little later. Bye. Okay, fantastic. Hello, Rocket. Nice to see you on here. So if anybody has any questions on YouTube, let me know. I'm going to go ahead and check Instagram, make sure everyone's okay on Insta. The lives are saved on the YouTube channel. So if you go to YouTube, there's a live section on the main one. There's a ton of lives on there. Okay, we have 2 really good questions. For sore throat, you can try this acupressure point for sore throats. And you can also do lung 10 for sore throats. Lung 10 for sore throats. And then excessive sweats. We actually did a YouTube channel on this, YouTube video on this for excessive sweats. A really nice one to do is the rim of the ear. And again, try to, if something's really bothering you and you feel like the acupressure point is working, try to do a few minutes morning, afternoon, evening. But in general, try to get 20 minutes of acupressure in a day. You can choose from any one of our lives on the YouTube channel and do it. And I'll do my best to be on here. Okay. Fantastic. All right. Love you all. See you soon. Bye. Real quick on YouTube, a lot of the questions are being asked. You know, there's so many videos, there's so many points. There's an infinite number of acupressure points. So I'm giving you options. If you're not sure, then pick from one of the viral videos and stay consistent. Really, as long as you work with your doctor and you do about 20 minutes of acupressure, I see a lot of my patients getting results within 4 to 6 weeks. And I would only put something out there that I believed in. Okay, bye.